Alright guys, welcome back to another episode. Got some new equipment. I got a mic, so hopefully it's working and the sound quality is a lot better so that you guys can hear a lot clearer and it doesn't sound all from an internal microphone from the camera. But everything is going good. Nothing new to report. The wife did come home from work. I stayed home today to watch the kids. But the wife did come home from work today with a slight fever. So hopefully it's nothing alarming. She did have to have another COVID-19 test done on top of the one she's already had because somebody that she worked with tested positive. So we're hoping that she's okay. But other than that, what? You want water? Alright, well, you just came outside so we can wait a little bit before you get water, okay? I know it's hot out here. But yeah, guys, everything's doing good. Chickens are fine. The chicks in the new chicken tractor are doing great. They have stayed in there. None of them gotten out. Nothing's gotten in. Pigs are over here. They've done knocked over the pig shelter. Look at this thing. Yeah, they've done knocked it over. No matter how many times I set it back up, I need to reinforce it. Yeah, make it a little bit more sturdy so they can't keep knocking it over. Hey, you guys, make sure you stay away from the chickens, all right?
What is that?
Oh, that's just grass.
Why are we gonna plant here?
Well, whenever we get to it and till it up, it'll be a new garden bed. And we can plant all kinds of stuff in there.
Yeah,
But,
and these are... They growed a little. The baby ones growed a little.
yeah, they've grown quite a bit. But yeah, guys, we are going to do another garden bed in there eventually. Just got to wait until we can't really do anything. It's so hot outside during the day, it's hard to get anything done. Don't touch the fence. Hey, get away from the fence. Yes, it is, Chloe. You hear that clicking sound? Yeah, it means it's on. So do not touch it. I don't want you to get shocked. Yeah, just leave it alone, guys. I don't need y'all getting shocked out here, okay?
Why did you make a electric fence?
Because so nothing can get in and nothing can get out. Just stay away from them, okay? Stay away from the fence.
Hops in.
No one's gonna hop in.
Well, let's go.
But as I was saying, guys, it's so hot outside during the day, which you only bring them out here for a little bit to play around because the wife's not feeling good, so I thought I'd get the kids out of the house for a little while so she can rest a little bit. But the garden is jamming. I mean, other than my tomato plants over here all falling down, as you can see, they've laid down a little bit, but we are starting to get some red ones. There's one right in there that's getting red. And there's also one right in here. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it from the sun glare, but
I can see.
they're starting to ripen up a little bit, which is good. And oh my god, but everything else is going good. We got a bunch of cantaloupe growing.
Yep. Those
So
are big
much.
cantaloupe.
And then still got some more cucumbers coming in.
This cucumber is massive.
No, that's not massive compared to some of the other ones that we've gotten.
Well, look at this tiny baby.
Yeah, well, they still got some growing to do, so we'll leave them alone.
Yeah.
But everything's going good in the garden. Beans are almost like we're about to start picking these beans because,
Where are they?
as you can see, all those beans in there
Where?
just hanging down. See them all hanging there? These are all green beans.
Even that
all
one
these.
dang.
Yep, they're all hanging there. So all
There's
those.
two together.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So these are definitely ready pretty soon.
Yep.
But we're gonna let them go for a little bit longer.
Oh, there's a big squash.
Yeah. We'll leave the squash alone.
Yep.
Well, yeah, guys, the garden's doing great.
Yep.
So the pumpkin stuff, we're probably gonna, once we get probably the 2, maybe 3 that we're getting out of this, we're probably gonna rip it all up. And so we can put something else in the bed that doesn't take up the whole bed like these pumpkins did. Come on, Chloe.
There's a little baby.
Come on, Chloe, get out. Get out. Let's go.
Let's go play.
Oh, yeah, guys.
It's
It's hot. And I'm gonna go over here and sit in the shade for a little bit. Yeah, it is orange. That's what color pumpkins get, honey. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here, sit in the shade, and relax for a little bit. Alright guys, I'm sitting out here with the kids. The kids are over there playing on a swing set, and I just took a minute to come over here because it is very hot outside right now, and so Sorry, I keep looking over at them just to make sure they're alright. I don't want them getting into all kinds of stuff over there. But like I said, I did get some new equipment for the camera for the vlog. I got a, it's a microphone. It is a Comica brand microphone. This is not a paid subscription. They're not paid advertisement. They didn't send me this. I bought this retail price. But so far it's a pretty decent microphone. It's lightweight, sits on my camera really nicely, and I'm hoping the sound quality comes out really good, so I guess I'll see that when I'm editing. And well, hello, were you over there just eating dirt? What are you doing there eating dirt? Kid's crazy over there eating dirt. Well, I always tell them, if they're not eating dirt, they're not doing something right. You know, when I was a kid, that's all I did was eat dirt. You know, it builds your immune system, what have you, and I said it's not going to make her sick or anything unless she eats a bunch of it, which I wouldn't put it past her. She's a wild child. It is the evening, and me and the wife just came back inside. Out there with the garden, we noticed a lot the garden's getting a little bit overrun, so we went to go kind of look at it, and we ended up actually harvesting some stuff. And we harvested some green beans, big old green beans, some tomatoes right there, a little cherry, which I don't remember if we planted cherry tomatoes or not.
Yes.
But these are small. I'm not sure which variation they are, but they are ready and we picked them. And then we got a big old squash there, which we got some more squash going. We don't really eat squash, but you know, we wanted to grow stuff. But you know, the good thing about growing stuff that we don't eat is that we have animals that will eat it.
And family.
And family that will eat it too, so we'll get a lot of people, see if anybody else wants squash or anything like that, so we'll let them know, hey, we got it. And we grew it. And it's homegrown, it's pesticide free, it's chemical free, it's all 100% organic, because we didn't use anything that had any kind of chemicals in it whatsoever. So we know that it's 100% organic. And yeah, so the wife right now is snapping these beans. She is snapping the beans, and we're gonna put them in a Ziploc bag and we're gonna freeze them. That way, whenever we want to use them, we'll just take them out of the freezer, cook them up, right?
Yep.
Yep.
And the good thing is that's butternut squash. You can use it for different things.
Yeah. Old butternut squash. That's good. The wife got herself a little toy today. She got herself a electric.
That's not the only toy I bought.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The wife was feeling saucy, so she got herself that little electric screwdriver there.
Because you keep stealing a screwdriver out of the house.
No.
Yeah.
What screwdriver?
The one that's always, well, supposed to be in our junk drawer over there for home, inside the house things.
Want to talk about that American flag one?
Keeps going to the building. So this one is...
Well, yeah, so the wife got herself another little gift for herself. And I'm going to show you guys right now. She's dying to use it, by the way. But she got herself a stand-up KitchenAid mixer. So now she can do all the things. All of them. She wants to use it so bad, she was looking up cake recipes a minute ago, trying to figure out what she can do. But yeah, I just want to give you guys a little heads up on our garden, because it is flourishing. It doesn't look the best, like I said earlier, because our tomato plants are all falling down and whatnot. But they're still growing and they're still doing good. Like I said, it's just a teaching moment for us, so next time we'll know that probably using just a single bamboo stake isn't the proper way to do it, so we'll probably use a cage or maybe like T-posts, because I've seen other people before use T-posts and they just keep kind of going up as they grow taller, and they'll kind of, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? They'll like lash it to the T-post. Alright guys, so got the wife sitting down over here, and we're gonna have a little, I'm gonna ask her a few questions so she can give you guys her perspective of everything that's going on with her and with all the whole open heart surgery and the tumor and everything like that, so you guys get more of a perspective on the actual person themselves, not just from me telling you guys how I'm perceiving it. So I'm gonna sit down with her and I'm gonna give you guys what you want to hear. Alright, so baby, my love. Alright,
This is awkward of me to state that.
no, it's not gonna be awkward. Just act natural.
It's already awkward.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so I've already told everybody, you know, what's going on. You have your, you know, the tumor in your heart and what you're gonna have to go through. But I want you to tell everybody your perception and how you feel about the whole thing. Like, what was your initial thought when they first told you that you had a tumor in your heart?
First thought was the doctor saying a whole bunch of big words, and I didn't understand it. And he was like, "Do you understand what I'm saying?" I'm like, "Nope, not really, doc." Can you put it in layman's terms? And so he dumbed it down a few notches for me, because when he first said it, there was no tumor was not involved. He just started rattling off these big names and big words, and so it all boiled down to I have a tumor on one of the main valves of my heart.
Okay. So now that you've found out that you have the tumor on your heart valve, what are some of the things you've gone through so far before the surgery that you've had to, go through and push through since you found out?
Aside from my issues that were starting like before I found out that I had the tumor there, which was like the high heart rate and the chest pain and stuff like that, we have now also been experiencing stuff that's like a mild heart attack in a way. And I talked to the cardiologist today, and they're supposed to review all the notes and stuff and give me a call back. But I've also underwent COVID testing twice now, which is no fun, and I've got 2 more times to get it done. That stuff burns your brain. It hurts. I'm telling you, it hurts so bad. My eyes were watering, nose was bleeding. It's awful. I don't wish that upon anyone. We went through a TEE, which is just an abbreviation to have, is it a TE?
Yeah, it's TE. I think it was transesophageal echogram or something, like transesophageal something.
Okay, and if you're one of those people that are like me and don't understand any of that, if you don't understand what those words mean, because I didn't when he first told me, like, hey, by the way, you're going downtown to Charlotte, which is like a 45-minute to an hour drive from us. It's the closest big city we have. And they're like, you're going to have a TEE. So what it was is they put me to sleep and dropped a camera probe thing down into my esophagus to get a closer look at my heart. Generally, like, they've done that for, like, stomach conditions and stuff. But they've done it this time just to kind of get a better outlook on what we've got to deal with, see if there's going to be repair work on the valve, and see if they're going to have to graft stuff out of my legs, stuff like that. So, and then we've got some lung function test coming up, along with another COVID test. So I don't know, they just keep throwing things at me randomly. I just found out about the lung function and a pulmonary blood flow test, like check the blood flow in my heart through that valve that has the tumor. So it's kind of like we're like 2.5 weeks out, and they're just calling me every couple days and saying, hey, you got to do this too. And so it's kind of a pain in the neck.
Okay, so now that you know, let's say, what you've gone through so far, what is your thought process going into the surgery? Like, what are you thinking about? What's your...
Oh, it's gonna suck. That's how I look on it. Like, at first I was not too happy about it at all. The thought of my heart stopping and then them trying to restart it, like, that's scary. That's, I don't know. It's a weird feeling to know I'm gonna be legally dead for a little while. I'm still not fully come to terms with it, because between the recovery process, that's like what I'm most...
Ripley's shaking the whole table.
I was like,
the
what's
camera
going on?
is shaking.
The camera was not right. The recovery process is not going to be cool beans at all. I'm not excited about it yet. The whole limited to what I can do, staying in a chair, sleeping in a chair, like, it just doesn't sound fun. The scar, that's something else I'm not looking forward to. I'm starting to accept it a little bit more just because I know it's going to happen, but all in all, it's a bummer. I don't know. There is a positive though. The positive is they caught it, because he told me if, like, this went what am I looking for?
Unnoticed?
Or they didn't
untreated?
Untreated, that's the word I'm looking for. Yes, big words. Okay, if it goes untreated, I only have, like, the time span they would give is 7 months to 2 years. being left untreated, not being managed. So, I mean, it's a positive. I'm not going to die. I mean, technically I'm going to die, but they're going to bring me back. There's going to be enough surgeons and stuff in the room, like, I'm going to be alright. I'm going to come back fighting. But,
yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah. But if it was left untreated, I could die, like, for good. I guess.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Yeah. And so then I'll be able to enjoy life more, you know. We've been trying to do small walks and stuff because that's one of the things they recommended, to try to get it as healthy as I could, my heart as healthy as I could, my lung function as healthy as we could before the open heart surgery, which is another good thing about them planning it like in advance. So, and on those walks, as it is, like, once I overdo it, my chest starts hurting, like, it hurts to breathe, it just feels like my chest is caving in, my heart rate goes crazy. And so, I mean, there's going to be a lot of positives. It's just getting through the surgery. It's just one step at a time. I want to get through the surgery. Once I wake up, I've already made it through that. Like, so that's one thing checked off my list. After surgery, I'll worry about recovery. And so, therefore, I'm only focused on one thing at a time. It's not surgery, recovery, hospital, like, heart stopping, like, everything all at once. Right now, it's let's get through surgery, and then we'll take on recovery.
Okay, so last question before we finish this up. What is the first thing you want to do after you're recovered?
Fully recovered? I want to go to the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to take a beach trip. I want to take the kids. And I want to leave all this behind us. So, you best believe, in the next 10 weeks, beach trip. I even asked the doctor, we've got clearance. I can sit out on the beach just as good as I can sit at home, is what he said. So, beach trip, near future.
Alrighty. Alright guys, that's it for talking with the wife about her surgery and all that stuff right there. If you haven't already, please stop by, hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. That was the same thing. Hit the like button and subscribe so you guys can follow along and don't miss any videos of mine. I'm going to leave you guys with the normal. Have a good night. I am the Bearded Homesteader.